Okay, back with episode
42.
42.
My God.
42.
Been
Logan,
doing this for a while.
do you like Max's windscreen that he has on his mic?
Yeah, I don't have a dildo for it, or not a dildo, a condom. That's what it'd be.
What happened
So-
to it?
Yeah.
I never had one, so I have a
Oh.
koozie.
Yeah. Dildos don't normally go on things. those are typically the insertion tool.
I feel weird because I know who listens. Yeah, I know who listens to this stuff now. So it gets
What up?
really. It's funny.
What up, Meme?
funny.
I'm sure she knows.
I don't know
I'm
if she's
sure
watching on YouTube. So
Thanks for all the positivity on the last epi.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I'm talking about a speaker cover right now. That's
Yeah,
what I'm talking about.
I'm sure
not
she
a-
knows what those things are. She was young once, Max.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, let's move on. I'm not doing this. So, episode 42.
Welcome.
The old 42.
You want me to go
We have
first?
topics. We have
Kick things
topics
off.
today. Each one of us has a topic today, which is unheard of in the Bearish podcast history. So, let's
Especially Logan.
without further ado, let's get right to
No
it.
topic is my topic.
There
Yeah.
you go. So I'll go first. It's like I said, I don't know how much of a conversation, but I think I can make something out of it. So last night I had a final.
that's
Max,
promising.
I FaceTimed you, remember?
Yeah.
And I told you I had to do a presentation about my favorite movie,
okay.
and it was The Big Short. And I actually learned some things doing that presentation.
Incredible.
So do you remember
School taught you something.
Jared Vennett, Ryan Gosling in that movie?
Which character was he? I don't
He's
remember
the
names.
one that went to Mark Baum's office, Steve Carell, and he
Yeah.
did the Jenga block presentation.
Oh yeah, and he had the dude, the little. He was like, "This guy speaks full. He doesn't even speak English." And then
Yeah,
it cuts
he
to him,
was
he's
like, "That's
"I
my
actually
quant."
speak
He
English."
was like, "Actually, my name's like it was a super American name."
"Yeah, it was like a super white name." It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I do remember that guy.
Yeah. So I just found out through yesterday that what he was doing is he was short the mortgage bonds as well. But-
Who, the guy, the Jenga guy, or the Asian guy?
Yeah. No, the don't think about the Asian guy.
Okay.
Ryan Gosling. He was short the mortgage bonds as well, but he worked for Deutsche Bank. And
Mhm.
what he
Deutsche.
did is he made a market for Mark Baum. Because do you remember when because the credit default swap was brand new. So because it was an insurance policy, people that were short them had to pay monthly premiums to the banks or whoever they went through.
Right.
So what he did, he shorted the bonds, and then he made a market for Mark Baum and his hedge fund. And Mark Baum and his hedge fund had to pay Vennett monthly premiums. So he shorted the bonds and then hedged
Oh,
his
wow.
short with the premiums that he was making from Baum.
so
So he was like
basically
no risk.
risk free. Yeah.
Yeah. I just found that out yesterday, and I was like, holy shit.
They did not say that in the movie.
As many times as I've watched it, I didn't get that.
I don't remember the timeline of everything. So did he go to the guy's office with the Jenga stuff before he was shorting him, or after?
So Burry, remember when he went to all the banks and the banks like laughed at him and stuff? And he was
Yeah, they were
"Yeah."
like, we'd have to make they were like, sure, we'll take your money. We'll have to make it, but we'll take your money.
Yeah. So basically, after that, Vennett was in a club, and one of like his colleagues came up to him and he was like, "Have you heard about this guy
do
going
remember this scene,
around
yeah.
Wall Street shorting mortgage bonds?" And Vennett was like, "What?" And the dude told him. So then I don't know. I'm guessing he started shorting them then, and then to hedge his position, he sold it to. Because remember, he called them on the wrong phone number. And he was like, "Yeah, there's a lot of interest." Ryan Gosling said that. He goes, "Yeah, there's a lot of interest." And then it cuts
this
to a
in the
scene of
gym?
like, huh?
Was this in the gym?
No, this is when he was at Baum's office.
It's been a year, bro. I don't remember.
So so Gosling is like, I'm gonna call him Bennett. Bennett was like, "Yeah, there's a lot of interest." And then it cuts to a scene of like all the banks saying, "Fuck you, Jared." Like, no.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Steve Carell goes, "Yeah, that's why you're here on a wrong phone number."
I
So yeah.
don't remember that fully, but I didn't know how. So did the movie say it, or was this research that you did?
I just researched it because I was very confused. I looked up how did Jared Vennet make money in The Big Short, and that's how, because he was a market maker for Deutsche Bank in real life and in the movie.
So Deutsche Bank was a bank that
Was
Burry
short.
went
They
to.
were long mortgage bonds just like every other bank. He said that in his presentation. He was like, my whole department's long on this.
Yeah.
So
And then Burry went to him.
no,
And
Burry didn't go to anybody. He went to Baum to make a market. And Baum shorted the things through him. And that's why they had to pay him the monthly premiums, but it all worked out in the end for all of them.
they paid Vennet the monthly
Yeah.
premiums.
Yeah. And that's why they were pissed. They were like,
Oh,
"What the
okay. And they were
fuck?"
long it. So, okay. All right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So he just basically whatever happened, he was making money. He
He
would have
was-
collected all the premium from these people if nothing happened.
He was chilling.
And if something happened, he
he was
made bank
chilling.
anyways.
Yeah.
They maybe we're dumb, but they didn't do a very good job of saying that in the movie that he was.
I didn't think
risk-free,
so
basically.
either. I didn't think so either.
I bet it probably was getting too intricate at that point. People been like,
That's what I was gonna say. The movie's already like pretty intricate.
Yeah.
That would have gone right over my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a couple of times, like they used Selena Gomez in that movie to be like, this
And
is
Margot
what's actually
Robbie.
happening. Yeah. And so I think it was they did it. Yeah, it was probably good that they left that out.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Next topic. I thought that was cool. And I've watched that movie like 8 times and I just figured that out.
Is there a way he would have lost in any way?
No. Unless his short position was way more levered than his premium position. But I
Yeah,
don't
it
think
would have
so.
had to. It would have had to been equal the
Yeah.
position sizes and dollar amounts.
Yeah.
Genius.
Well, if it was equal, then how did he? That wouldn't
He
make
was-
sense either because he wouldn't
Yeah.
make money.
Yeah. He just made a market. He wasn't long on the bonds. He was shorting the bonds and he made a market for Baum. So Baum was paying him the premiums that he had to pay anyways.
Yeah,
So yeah. So he was fine.
smart guy.
Very.
That's actually
Yeah.
pretty impressive. What a movie that is.
All right, Lo. I want to hear your topic because this is history.
That actually
Mine
is.
is Biden's vaccine mandate just got blocked in the Senate. And I don't know if you guys heard about that.
What
But I
does
wanted
that-
to know
What does that mean?
he had put in place like a mandate where businesses had to like vaccinate all employees basically
Wow.
for corporate businesses.
All of them.
I don't know if it was just corporate because I know my dad's like had it and they were like saying like you have to get vaccinated at least in the positions that travel a lot. And so like it was going to affect huge businesses, especially the like major corporations with tons of employees. So now like with it being blocked, so it's not going to go through anymore, at least in the meantime. How do you think that's going to affect the markets?
I don't think it will.
Really?
Well,
Nah. Why
yeah,
would it?
I'd have to kind of, because if you look at it, nothing's changed. Like it started
True.
as not mandate, ends as not mandate. If anything, it's just so Biden tried to push this through and nobody let it happen, is what it sounds like.
Nobody
was
wanted it to
fucking
happen.
with it.
Even like I think they said they even got like Democratic support on it as
It's-
well, which was a bit strange.
Do
you think that, like-
at what point is it just like, okay, dude, like,
Yeah. Do you think that kind of calms people's fears about like people freaking out about the next COVID strain, like we were talking about in the last episode?
I don't
That
think
that
I don't
goes
think
into
people
my
are
topic.
worried
low-key.
about that shit anyway.
Right. No, literally, that literally goes into my topic. So
But hold on, Logan, to answer yours, I don't think it. Actually, I don't think it's gonna have any effect on the market. I didn't even hear about
it was more just like the subsequent like what happens after that. Do you think that means like it's an official marker of okay, people are kind of over COVID?
Yeah,
So
no, I
is
think
that-
they are.
Is
Yeah,
that a positive effect on the market?
yeah, I think so.
exactly. So I'd have to agree. And oh my god, I fucking forgot his name. How did I forget it?
The president,
No.
Biden?
Byron!
That
Kramer,
guy. Yeah, Kramer.
Bing bong.
Um,
Bing,
Kramer.
fuck your life.
What are you guys
How come
saying
I haven't seen
firing
that
right
video?
now?
I haven't even seen
Have
that
it?
video
Oh,
ever.
it's so
I don't even
dumb.
know what Bing Bong
Unbelievable.
means.
So
I
dumb.
don't know.
I don't know
I've
what it
seen
I don't
people
either.
saying
He just
it.
says it.
It's a bunch
just
of
says it.
crackheads in Coney Island. That's what the video is.
The guy
Oh, that's
interviews
the
him.
video.
Yeah, and he goes like, "What would you have to say to Biden right now?" And he's like, "Byron, I kiss him on the mouth."
And then you just said Bing Bong.
It's
Yeah,
so
it's just
stupid.
Just
dumb.
stupid.
It's dumb.
You have to see it though.
It's stupid. Don't see it ever, please.
And it went viral, huh?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
TikTok.
Oh, what's the world come to?
Yeah.
Anyway, Kramer.
Kramer.
He said, "Hold on." He goes, "This is the Kim K and Kanye of Coney Island." This girl with no teeth goes, "Kim K, I got shit on me."
Okay, I have seen that one. I've seen that, and that's disgusting. that's just
No
just
teeth.
foul. Wait, is this the video where he's like skiing in the street?
Yeah,
He's
with
like-
one ski on and there's no
Yeah.
snow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's in the middle of the road. Where the hell was that? Because I want to
Yeah.
visit that place. And
it's
just
Coney
people watch it.
Island.
Coney
It's in New
Island.
York.
Oh God, he was like he's
Yeah.
skiing. Oh, good times. There's funny
Yeah.
people in the world.
Kramer.
Great.
Okay, Kramer basically said what Logan or what you guys were just saying. It was like he was basically saying, I believe this is the start of a very big bull market, which is very surprising and very opposite to what we said last week, because we said the exact opposite, and we used a shit analogy that we went for probably far too long, but it really got the point across. It really drove it home. Good analogy. But he said it's the start. He said he thinks it's the start of the bull market. And he basically said what you guys just said. He was like, he didn't say I think people are over it, but it was kind of like saying like I think people are over it. I can't remember his exact verbiage, but it was like it's been going on for too long, and it's an interesting point of like maybe people are just like, you know what?
Just sick of it.
I'm kind of there's like 3 vaccines now and like 7
Yes.
boosters. And it's like, what
Yeah,
is a
right.
booster?
I
Right.
have no clue.
Like
It's a
the first
power-up.
vaccine, what does that mean?
It's a
Like, is that
power-up.
just nothing? Yeah, it's like, and then it's
superhuman
what's funny,
strength.
right? What's funny about it? It's like, we got a booster, but you can still get it. You still can get this
Yeah,
even
right.
with your 7 boosters. And it's like, what the fuck am I getting the booster for?
Yeah, I got the vaccine, but I told my parents, I'm like, I'm not gonna get the booster, guys. I don't think I need it, to be honest.
I guess I don't get where I'm trying to go with this is like, it seems like the market as a whole is kind of like, all right. Like, and if Kramer seems to be right, if he ends up being right, like that's basically what it is. It's like, okay, this COVID shit has gone on too long. These boosters are getting too much. Like there's like 4 vaccines out. It's kind of like, let's just let's move on from this whole COVID thing is what it's seeming like.
To be honest, I haven't thought that the market's been reacting to COVID for too long. I don't think it's been doing that for a while. What we were talking about, or at least what I was talking about last week, was if this thing was bad, and on top of the Fed having to taper and raise rates at some point, I thought it was just a big clusterfuck coming together at the same time.
Sure.
And for the most part, like we said last week, it was the Fed's done everything they can do. So if this thing is bad, they can't do anything. And that's, I think, what spooked people.
And it could be like an instance of there's been 2 huge green days in the market. This is December 8th now. So December 6th and December 7th were extremely green. I just want to say I sold Monster at its complete low. Like it's all like it's just rock bottom low.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, no, I heard it's how you're supposed
Buy
to do
high,
it.
sell low, Max. Love that.
Yeah. But
Capitalism.
yeah, it could be where I was going with that. It could be there was so much selling pressure for like 2 weeks
It was
that it
oversold.
could. Yeah, I mean, it was like 2 weeks of red days, or like not a green day, but like kind of like a sideways day. And I don't know, 2 weeks, you can't really keep that up. So these past 2 days could have been like, all right, we're leaving some of the selling pressure, get some buyers in there to then ultimately, if Jim Cramer's wrong, shit the bed again. That could be the way it goes.
Remember when I said I read in the book that stocks take the escalator up and the elevator down? I think they've got on the elevator up now. I don't. It's going up, dude.
Today is
Elevator
there's
up,
not much going on.
elevator down, or
Elevator
what?
up, elevator down. I don't think there is any escalators anymore. They all
Yeah.
broke down.
I mean,
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
no, it is. And it was there any major news these past 2 days that have, or was it just kind of like relieving selling
It
pressure?
was
Just one and two.
It was
What it felt like.
Omegatron is gonna kill
No.
everyone, and then it was what's Omegatron? And
Yeah, it's not that bad actually.
That's what happened.
Oh,
Megatron
Megatron's
isn't
a
that
common cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like, okay. And we're moving into like, I don't know, like we were saying last week, like seasonal. Like it could be kind of,
Yeah.
I mean, it's early December, but January, then it usually, well, people are trying to make their, I don't know. People are trying to make their quotas and shit now. January could start going up. Who the fuck knows anymore?
I don't know.
We're trying to dissect
don't-
it like
I
it's
don't
some kind
wanna
of
know.
scientist or something. Yeah, but it's like
Being like,
getting annoying.
It's very
I feel
annoying.
like guessing about the stocks is kind of like being a weatherman.
Pointless.
No one blames you when you're wrong.
Yeah, that is true. And
Like-
you're
'Cause you're
wrong probably
probably-
90% of the
you're-
time.
Yeah,
You're
right.
probably going to be wrong.
Yeah, they're getting
Right.
paid to be wrong, basically. It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
that could happen, could not. Here's your money.
Just get on the podcast, chat some shit, change your whole viewpoint next week.
Just imagine though. Just imagine if I don't know, bro. This thing has been going up and up and up. Like, how much room does it really have? I hate saying that because next week it's probably gonna be at 40,000, and we're gonna like.
Bro, you desperately want a crash.
This is my thing. Because
Yeah,
of my
Jesus.
my presentation yesterday for The Big Short, I kind of like remember the scene with Steve Carell on the rooftop, and he was like, the average person is gonna, get, they're gonna
Fuck.
see I'm just gonna say it, they're gonna get fucked, and the bankers are gonna be fine and all that. I mean,
Yep.
it sucks when the market crashes. People lose money in their pensions and their 401ks and their Roth IRAs and all of their accounts. But yeah, I do. Yeah.
That's fucked up. Yeah, Jared, bad guy.
Yeah.
This is the little
I want
screenshot.
it. Hey,
Thumbs
I
up.
don't want it to go down for people's retirement. I want it to go down because so many people think they know so much, and they're getting so cocky, and it's so corny, and I hate it.
Name
I
him.
hate it.
Name him.
I can't. I won't. All
I
of
know
them.
exactly. Name him.
Every single one of them. It's.
I
but do you-
mean-
do you know what I mean? Like everyone thinks they're so good, and they know so much.
Are you saying like newer people that have just recently gotten into it? Is that what
Yeah.
you're referring to?
Well, just I mean, yeah, newer people, but a lot of
Or
people,
everybody?
most people, yeah.
Think they
God,
know
I
a
hope
lot?
crypto crashes, dude. Those people are so annoying. God, they're so annoying.
I think their
Dude, you're gonna have a
crashes.
whole mob off you.
Yeah, right.
I know both sides aren't gonna like me.
I think crypto, when you refer to a crypto crash, I think it is a lot larger than what a normal crash would be like. Because if you look at its little graphy graph.
It's already down 20% from its high. Imagine if the market was down 20% from its high. That'd be
Literally,
insane.
that's what I'm saying. Like in term, like in days, like it's like a 20% drop, and then the next day it's like, all right, we're back. Like it's
Yeah,
I think a drop would have to be like damn near half of its value right now, and then people will start to be like, oh shit, maybe something's going down.
Yeah.
Because it reaches all-time highs. Yeah, from its all-time high, not even a month ago, of 64,000. It's dropped 14K. Percentage-wise, I don't know what that is.
It's just a cool 14.
Yeah. Actually, at its highest, it was 16. That's a lot. That's a lot of money, dude.
Wait, what?
That's like a fourth. Is that right? Is that like 25% in less than a
About a
month?
fourth, yeah.
Yeah. Woo, quick math. Bitcoin. I'm referring to Bitcoin. Dropped 25% roughly in a month, and no one talks about it. It's just kind of like,
It is what it is.
It's doing its thing.
yeah, it's kind of normal. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, like I feel like a crash in the crypto world is like goes to zero. Like, because if it's not at zero, like there's a then they're like, oh shit, okay, that one's dead.
Did
But,
you
like-
guys did you guys see there's a New York City casino wanting to include a crypto trading floor?
That would be
It's just
Like-
it's
Yeah.
too dynamic. The price of it. I don't know how you base anything off of it.
A casino wants to
No.
include a crypto trading floor for
I'm gonna be honest. I think that is very, very fitting.
yeah.
I actually like that because just like all the other things in there, in a casino, it's chance, you know.
Mm.
And I mean these Bitcoin
And you
and all these cryptos move on chance. I feel like
You could walk in there in the morning with 60K of crypto and walk
Yeah.
out in the afternoon, not even having spent anything, and now it's worth 50. It's like I don't get how that works. I don't get how you pay anything with Bitcoin at the moment.
yeah, it is kind of
Too
confusing.
dynamic. Yeah, it doesn't
Um,
make sense.
Tom Brady isn't it though, so that means I'm all in.
Tom Brady is
Because-
Tom Brady
He's a
is a big
legend.
crypto guy.
He actually is. It's kind of
He loves
strange.
he loves his crypto.
Yeah, he's Bitcoin and I think he's Bitcoin, right? In
Yep.
specific,
That's
he's
the
all over
only
that.
thing I don't like about Tom Brady.
That he likes Bitcoin. Really, you're gonna base his whole entire fucking being off of
No,
that he
no,
owns
no,
Bitcoin.
no. I said that's the only thing I don't like about Tom
Okay,
Brady.
Sure. Yeah, he's a legend. Take that back.
He is a legend.
Yeah,
I love him.
but so what are they? You're just gonna sit on the floor and buy and sell stuff?
Probably something like that.
That's between people or like machines or
No, no, no. Like you just trade crypto. Like there's just a place for you to trade it.
Wait, as in you gamble with it, or
No, you literally trade like normal people, like how they buy and sell crypto. You can do that just at the casino.
it seems
bit
like it'd be
weird.
really confusing.
yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not like a physical. Like, do you log into your crypto account and then start? You know what I mean? Like, or do
I
you
don't
just like that? Actually,
So-
seems.
So
Really
the gambling is them just sat in front of the computer all day watching the price.
know.
I mean, low key, if you go into a casino, there's things like that. You sit in front of a computer and click.
Yeah,
share. The
right.
meeting- Yeah, as just said, the meeting ends in 10 minutes. God, man,
Yeah.
God damn it, Zoom.
Um,
But yeah, no, some of like the little like slot machines. You know, you sit in front of a computer all day.
just pull
Instead,
it.
it's crypto machine,
Yeah.
and you pull a lever and you're down $7,000. Yeah, I think that's how this is gonna go.
Hey Logan, I have a question.
Yo.
Are you still in Neo?
Yep.
Do
Why?
you want to hear what I want to say about Neo?
Yeah.
So what
I
I
haven't
found,
actually looked at it in like 2 months.
what I found out this past weekend is we're gonna go back to these China delisting things.
Don't give me bad news.
Yeah, it's bad news. So Max, because we are shareholders in Baba, if
Is it bad news on Baba too?
no,
Oh.
if
Oh,
Baba were to get delisted, your brokerage account, based on the brokerage account, I don't think Robin, you might want to get out of Robinhood with Baba Max, but you can just transfer it over. You don't have to sell. But if Baba were to get delisted, your broker would call you and they'd give you the option to either sell your shares immediately or convert them to the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Neo is not on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. They're only on the NYSE. So
but they won't get delisted.
So no, seriously, what happens? Your shares just disappear? It's like shit out of luck.
you're forced to sell them. And if everyone's forced to sell at the same time, obviously you can
It goes
guess
to
what
zero.
happens to the price.
It actually
So
that'd
it's
be the
just who-
fastest drop in history.
It's just who has fastest sell connection, who gets the
Yeah.
call first.
Yeah, that wouldn't be an elevator. That would be a teleportation machine, straight to zero.
There'd be no line. It would just go from here to here.
Like literally, you're falling off a cliff.
But yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens.
That's good.
Actually, just Logan, thoughts on that, maybe? Some.
How's this make you
Fingers
feel?
crossed. You know?
Just hopes and prayers now. All right, with that,
That's it.
that wraps up 42. Big old 4-2. There was history was made today. Logan had a topic, so that was good. That was good.
Thank you.
Everyone had a topic, actually. I think that's the first time ever. All jokes aside. We just wing this shit, you know? We just wing this shit. And I love it. All right, episode 42. Follow us on We Have No More social media. So we'll see how that goes. YouTube, subscribe.
We do have social media.
Who's logged into the Bearish account right now?
I log in and post, and then I delete the app again.
Okay, fair enough. Go, Jared.
But
Go, Jared.
YouTube Shorts, and YouTube, and Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, and any other place you listen to podcasts.
Let's go back to Michael Kuhang. Leave a 5-star rating. It lets us know that you're liking the content. You know what I mean? Leave a 5-star and a comment.
Classic.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Classic.
He's not actually
Kuhang.
dead. All right. That's it. That's the epi. Thank you for watching.